What's up, everybody? This is the 8 to 5 trader giving you guys my trades for today. Today is one of those days where I really did not want to make a video because I traded like trash today. Unfortunately, I am minus 379. After commissions, I'm minus 500. So I pretty much had a Hulk day. And it's one of those days where at the open, everything was working out great, and then it just went sour after I had a few nasty losses. So we're going to start off with QURE. I shouldn't have traded this at all. So at the open, I went for the opening range breakdown on this. Got a very late entry, and then I got squeezed up. This price action chopped me up, and then I tried to take it twice. After the second time it attempted to go down, it ended up squeezing up. But I actually am perfectly fine with this trade versus this first one. This first one was very late entry, but the second one I feel like was pretty decent. But I then tried to take it to the long side, went very heavy on it, and then I ended up stopping out for a pretty nasty loss because this drop right here was such a heavy drop because of the spread was so off. It didn't have the volume. The spread was very loose. It wasn't tight. And then I ended up taking a big loss on slippage. And then, of course, as soon as I got out, it went back up. So then I tried to take it long again. I was revenge trading, tried to take it to the long side. And I've taken this trade so many times. Right here, as soon as you try to go long, you get trapped, and then it ends up fading. So I took this trade again after many times I took it the opposite. I should have took the opposite way, but ended up taking a loss on it. QRE just really messed me up. But this drop right here really just destroyed me. BYND started off good. I was up 100 on it, and then I ended up giving it all back, unfortunately. So went long right here, 50 shares, added 50 shares, stopped out because I was trading QURE at the same time. I got nervous thinking it was going to drop. I had a big share size. Then I got back in near the top, I held through this. I didn't hold this, but I held through this right here. And then I scaled out twice, made up for the loss, well, for the break even here. Then I tried to go short right here. I was too early. And then this is almost like a FOMO trade because I got in right when the drop happened. Didn't wait for the pullback. Then I got out near break even. Actually made like $3 on that. And then the price action went back up. And then when I tried to short it again, it didn't have shares for short. Ran out of shares for short. And then that's when the fade actually happened. So I came back, tried to go long, thinking we're going to get that move to the upside. And then I ended up stopping out for a loss. And then I tried it again. This time I went heavy thinking, okay, it's going to make that move now. Stopped out for a loss again. So it really gave me the runaround, and I just lost today. I didn't trade good. Then I took it to the long side again on the pullback, thinking we're going to get that push up, which ended up happening later. And I stopped out for break even. So BYND really gave me the give around. It just messed with me. ARQL, I traded it well, and then I traded it well the second time. So the first time I tried to take this thing to the short side, and my logic behind this is I saw it push down, and then it tried to go up, and it couldn't. So I looked at this as if it were the change of power was happening, right? The bulls tried to push it up, the shorts tried to push it down, the bulls tried to push it up. They couldn't, so I was thinking it was gonna fade, but what ended up happening is that on the 1 minute, this was turning into pretty much a bull run. So that's what ended up happening. So I stopped out pretty quick. I should have took this to the other side, though, after seeing this, especially after it closed above VWAP and all the moving averages as it fell to break. I just didn't look at it that way. And then that's when the price action pushed up. I came back later, went full 800 shares here, two different entries right here, and I scaled out twice and then took everything off. Then I took it again, and this is where I ended up losing on this trade. It looks like I made something on it, but I ended up losing. I went long for the break near high of day, popped up, then it kind of chopped around. I ended up taking a small loss on it. So I think I ended up this trade, based on this trade, I ended up breaking even. So I didn't really lose or really gain anything on this trade. And then after that, I just left it alone. Then AMD was an unfortunate situation. I took AMD heavy, 800 shares after we pushed up to the 9 and 20 moving average. And as it started to reject, I figured we're going to start making that move down. And I went heavy on the short, 800 shares. It didn't push down. I wanted to get to 29.95. It didn't, so I ended up covering. And then I came back, tried to short it again, thinking we're going to make that move. And then ended up stopping out, tried it again, stopped out. And then it finally, and especially this was a late entry right here. I just didn't trade well today. I was revenge trading at this point. And then the move that I wanted to happen, man, did it happen. It definitely happened. So I had the right idea, just wasn't patient, and I wasn't thinking clearly. But this is a nasty loss for an account this size. So just something I'm going to have to work on. I'm not shook, but I'm just like, oh, I'm just so pissed. I'm just so pissed at my trading today, especially for a loss like this. But had I held BYND, because I was trading QURE at the same time, had I held this trade with 100 shares, I would have easily made, if I was scaling out, at least 100, 150, 200 bucks here, because I would have definitely been scaling out. So, yeah, so just one of those days where stuff just didn't work out. But I wanted to try to get this account to 6,000, because I figured if I can get it to 6,000, I can easily get it to 6,500 and so on and so forth. But it just didn't work out. So, yeah. Heck of a day, had a whole day. So hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button so you don't miss it. Catch y'all on the next one.